Hello there, Angel here with Angell EYE again, getting ready to review the refund transaction API with PayPal Payments Pro and FileMaker using the set of custom functions that I developed. So if you happen to watch the Do Direct Payment video, you'll recognize this invoice. It's the same one we were working with there. I have added a process refund button now on here, which is a little bit different, so that we can handle the refund transaction. So again, I've already got a script written, but let's walk through it here real quick. As usual, very first thing I do is clear the global fields to start fresh, and then I'm setting a variable called PayPal result, and we're using the refund transaction function this time. Very similar to what you've seen before. This one isn't nearly as big as Do Direct Payment. Again, it's all filled out. Let's take a look at it from scratch though. We'll go down to external functions. We'll go to refund transaction, and pretty much all there is are the API credentials, related record, and then you'll pass in the original transaction ID that you're refunding, an invoice ID if you want to, refund type, which would be either full or partial. If you needed to do a partial refund, you could fill that in here. And then the amount, if you were doing a partial refund, how much you want to refund, currency code, and any note you might want to pass in. So again, I've already got that filled out. You'll see I'm passing in the original transaction ID from the invoice. I'm also passing in an invoice ID. I didn't fill in an amount or the type because it'll default to full, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So then I've got this is a test refund note. So let's just cancel back out of this, leave everything the way I had it. As usual, once that script step runs, our global fields will be updated with all the response data. Typically, you'd go through some error handling. Again, I went over that in the process credit cards. I didn't take the time to fill that out here. I'm just going to go straight to setting the refund transaction ID on the invoice, and then we'll commit the record to clean it all up. And what we should end up with is a red, I'll close out of this, I've got now a red refund transaction ID that should show up here once we process this refund. So I'm just going to hit process refund. And now you can see we have a red transaction ID that was returned here from PayPal for the refund. So we've got our original transaction ID here, we've got our red transaction ID here. If we want to go ahead and log in to the PayPal developer account, we can take a look at how that looks in the actual system. And now we can see a refund to Tester Testerson, and we can also see the fee reversal that we got back from when PayPal refunds the fee that we originally were charged for the transaction. We can also see the original transaction now shows refunded, and it has a breakdown of the fee reversal here as well, and the refund as well. So we successfully processed a refund using custom FileMaker function directly with PayPal's web services.